golfer hits a golf ball into the air with an upward velocity of 64 feet per second. Its height, h, in feet after t seconds is given by the function h equals negative 16t squared plus 64t plus 2. What is the maximum height the ball reaches? How long will it take the golf ball to reach the maximum height? So we have defined the height of the function h to equal negative 16t squared plus 64t plus 2. So we think about if we drew an axis here, h is the height of the ball. So this is height in feet. And this is a function of time. So this is time in seconds. So we can look at this quadratic equation and see that a equals negative 16, b equals 64, and c equals 2. Automatically, because a is negative, we know that this is a sad parabola, and you can see that from the picture, which means that this is going to be a maximum value. So that maximum value is our vertex, and that vertex always falls on this axis of symmetry. So the axis of symmetry, in this instance, we're not looking for x, we're looking for t equals negative b over 2a. So that's going to be negative 64 over 2 times negative 16, which is negative 64 divided by negative 32, which is 2. So we know at t equals 2 seconds, that is going to be when our ball hits its maximum. So the maximum is going to happen at the vertex. And that vertex has the t value of 2, and we need to know the height at that value. So the height is going to be negative 16 times 2 squared plus 64 times 2 plus 2. So that's negative 16 times 4 plus 64 times 2 plus 2. Multiplying that, that's going to be negative 64 plus 128 plus 2. So that, going from left to right, is 64 plus 2, which is 66. So we know at 66, the height was reached, the maximum height. So we know that it takes 2 seconds to hit a maximum height of 66 feet, because the maximum happens at the vertex.